a very warm day outside. It is still summer. Either way, the stadium in the Twin Cities. Today, we reach between the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so way to hold them under 20, because to me that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A big play there. 97 yards. And the Vikings on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 7-0. So there, Charles, I mean, a situation where it didn't matter how far he had to run, he was not going to be denied, and he winds up taking this all the way to the end zone.
I think defensively, when you look at a play like that, that's when everyone looks at their teammates and starts shaking their heads a little bit, because now you're wondering, what are we in for? Worked all week to try and limit the big play ability that he possesses, and he winds up taking one to the house in the very first quarter. That was a tremendous run.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. These two teams, you may remember, they met in Minnesota earlier in the year with the Vikings coming out victorious. So if they can win here in Minnesota, they get a sweep of the season series. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now it's Watson. And he will find his man on the outside. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Fight gets through, and now an opening. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. 48 yards rushing for him now to this point. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now Watson dumps it complete to Miller. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop it right around the line. They're knocking on the door as they come to the line here on 3rd and goal from the 1. 2 straight shots on, and he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This fielded right at the goal line.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked up. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And oh my, mistake there. Backs up, takes a fair catch at the 3-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. To sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the ball moving again.
We'll see if they can do it here.
These two teams matching up for the second time this year. Their first meeting back in October, week 6. And it was the Vikings who won that one on the road, so they'll look for the sweep here in Minneapolis. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7.
Now a give right side. Johnston. And some space here. And he'll be out right at the 35. CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point right down the middle.
And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Offense heading out as we give you a look at the playoff race coming into the weekend in the NFC. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 10 catches, 5 yards past 100, and a touchdown.
And he now has 8 touchdowns on the season, and I just know this. He's going to be so eager to run routes in this one and try and get to the end zone at least 2 more times. 10 is a key number. Really signifies that you've had a big year.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now a handoff looking right. And he's got some space here. Uses the stiff arm. And all the way down to the 12.
47 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ballgame.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Miller. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because they leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
These 2 teams all tied after 1. Watson to throw on 3rd and 1. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play, and it'll be 4th down. And his kick is good.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move. Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back.
So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
Now a flag comes in from the umpire after a gain of about 4. And this looks like it's going to be holding. The decision is to decline it and not give him the down back.
They might as well have sent a skywriter above the stadium saying, "We don't think you can get the first down against our defense by that decision."
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. They'll try the left side. It's Johnston. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. Touchdown, Vikings. A big play there. 81 yards. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game. 5 plays there on that drive. And a pretty good run there in the end to top it off. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And this belongs to the Vikings. All fumbles are costly, but that one really hurts because he had the first down.
Yeah, that's all he needed, right? But the problem is we coach these guys to try and get more, but that doesn't count if you don't bring the ball with you, does it?
First down, the run with Lynch. Oh, he shifts past him. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 136 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. On 2nd down, it's Lynch. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there. On 1st down, it's Johnston, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. On 2nd down now, it's Johnston. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. So they called it a touchdown originally. This will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Out
is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. To throw is Watson. Here's Booker on the catch. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Let's go.
Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. A 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. 7 yards, the pickup there. Working with a 2nd and 3.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. From the 50, it's Watson. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. From the red zone now, Watson. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Lions get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is down to 4. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it's capped off by a fielded just outside the goal line.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
They will get 4 yards here on the 1st down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground again here. Room past the 20. And they will finally get him down at the 28. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half. They'll run on 1st down. Lynch breaks the tackle. Now an alley. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this 1st half. On 1st down, it's Lynch, and he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the 2nd half. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. And the Lions getting set to go on offense to start the 3rd. And, Charles, they trail here, though not really the fault of this offense.
No, they certainly did their part in the 1st half. But when you're in a shootout like this, you definitely want your defense to play better, but you know that's out of your control.
He's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big connection on that one. 32 yards.
when they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Now a first down throw. Watson hit as he throws, and the ball is out. It's a live football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points, but the opportunity for the deep.
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And in for the Lions. Touchdown. A big play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Lions are once again going to retake the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that gives them a 3-point lead. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown.
Taken at about the 1.
Not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
And some room to maneuver. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there with his 3rd touchdown of the ball game, number 12 on the season. And the Vikings have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
And Detroit getting set to go now. It seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the 3rd quarter, but a moment ago the touchdown that puts them back behind.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they have not able to solve their opponents. So they kind of keep hammering away on offense and try and win this one in what appears to be a shootout.
And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Throwing on 2nd and long. Watson to the right side, complete to Miller. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A big play there on the catch and run.
I think if you asked them truthfully, they would have been happy to get 8, 9, maybe even 10 yards there and give a manageable 3rd down attempt. Instead, he found plenty of room there on the catch and run.
The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. After the sack on 1st down, Watson. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. There again is the running
back as he trots onto the field. So after that hot start, the numbers here show the decline. What has the defense done adjustment-wise?
Sometimes when you have a running back who's gotten off to a hot start, you've got to catch him before he really gets going. So you change what you do across the defensive front. Instead of the linebackers being back a few yards, you bring them up closer. It's what we call mugging the line of scrimmage, taking away a lot of blocking angles and gaps, and maybe stopping him before you get going.
Mugging the line of scrimmage, okay.
Yeah, in this case, they were just trying to give their offense a little more room down near their own goal line, but this is just going to make things worse.
They'll keep it on the ground. Johnston. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here. And oh, he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they? Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. They'll run on first down. It's Johnston. Room here to run. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there, second down. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. The try here for the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. Return welcoming you back to Minneapolis. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 61 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Watson. Completes it to Miller. Miller with first down and more. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
On first down, Watson. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on 2nd. To try again after the sack. Watson, wide open receiver, complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. The Lions on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On 1st and 10, Watson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call.
And he loses the football a second time. And the Vikings pick up the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
They'll keep it on the ground. Johnston. And some room to work. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a give to Lynch. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. On the give, this is Lynch. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. On the handoff, Lynch. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the Lions will take over. Watson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Watson. And that is incomplete here.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Watson to throw. And that is incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Desperation time. Watson on 4th down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. To throw, Watson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. A big offensive explosion helped